Okay, I'm gonna mute you guys. Any injuries?
No, not really.
Just my brain.
Okay. Okay. So we've got back bending class that has been requested. That's cool. All right, back bending class. Okay. All right. Let's come to the front of our mats. And place our feet hip width, parallel. Bring your palms forward. Go ahead and close your gaze here and start to find your foundation. Press your big toes down like you're pushing down buttons. And then even out 4 even corners of each foot. And make your hips strong and your belly strong and lift your heart. Drop your shoulder blades flat on your back. Find a little freedom in your neck. And then lengthen from the crown of your head up. Imagine a string. Pull you a little bit taller, a little bit stronger and taller. Take a couple breaths here. And then inhale, 2 hands up as high as they'll go. And then reach back and tap your shoulder blades. And then arms to your sides. All right, 2 more times. Inhale, hands up. And touch your shoulder blades. Exhale, hands to your sides. 1 more time. All right, bend your knees a lot and fold. Put your gentle fists inside your elbow creases and just let your head hang here. Your ribs on your leg bones and your head hanging yes and no. And then bring your hands to your knees and hands circle around your kneecaps. Firm activating pressure in both directions. And then grounding palms on your knees, remembering the foundation, big toes pushing down buttons and bringing your knees around. And then the other direction. And then rise to standing. Hands on your hips. Bring your tailbone around in some circles. Keeping that contact with your feet on the ground. All right, other direction. Palms forward, lengthen through the crown of your head. Chin to chest, ear to shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, ear to shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, ear to shoulder. Catch your elbows behind your back. And step 1 foot forward just a little bit. Lengthen back, heel through the crown of your head. And then fold. Heart towards your big toe. Rise, trade your feet. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Rise up, step your feet back under your hips. Inhale, 1 more time, hands reach up. Touch your shoulder blades. Exhale, arms to your sides, bend your knees, fold. Inhale, extend your flat spine, heart forward, look forward. Exhale, plank. All right, press up between your shoulder blades. How high can your plank be without your butt lifting? Take some breaths here. Now when you lower down, elbows tap your ribs. And then inhale onto the tops of your feet, heart forward, shoulders back. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Walk out the backs of your legs here. Pressing through your fingers. Look forward and walk, step, float your feet to your hands. Inhale, extend your flat spine. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms to your sides, rise up. Take 3 breaths, Prana Mudra. Exhale, hands come down to your heart center. Inhale, hands rise up. Surya Namaskar A again. Inhale, 2 hands to the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend your flat spine. Exhale, plank. Chaturanga, elbows close. Inhale, heart forward. Shoulders back. Tops of your feet. Exhale. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. Let your navel draw you back to downward facing dog. Walk, step, float your feet to your hands. Inhale, extend your flat spine. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Arms to your sides, rise to standing. Breath, smooth. Prana Mudra. Inhale, hands up. Deep. Even. Surya Namaskar. One more time. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, arms to your sides. Bend your knees, fold. Inhale, extend your flat spine. Heart forward, look forward, plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukta. Exhale, Adho Mukta Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Ground your knees. Put your wrists underneath your shoulders. Knees under your hips. Tabletop position. Middle fingers point straight forward. Big wide knees of space between each fingertip. Press through your fingers to make it easier in your wrists. All 4 corners of your palms on the mat. Bring your body around in some circles. Pressing through your fingers, circles. One direction and the other direction. And lift your left leg behind you and your right hand in front of you. Long diagonal line. Fingertips forward, heel back, strong belly. Exhale, coil and tap your elbow to your knee. Inhale, expand. Fingers forward, heel back. Exhale, tap. Inhale, expand. Exhale, coil and tap. Inhale, expand. Long diagonal line, reaching, heel back, fingers forward, and reach behind you, catch your foot, brush your foot into your hand. 2 hands to the mat. Bring your foot forward, knee forward. Plant your foot between your hands. 2 hands to the sky. Look up. Exhale, hands sweep by your sides. Inhale, arms lift up. Lift your bottom ribs. Look at the back wall. Exhale, hands sweep by your sides. Inhale, bottom ribs lift, gaze, back wall. And this time, fingers interlace behind you, arms straighten, palms lift. Lengthen and fold inside on top of your knee. Lift your arms up. Maybe your hands can come closer to the front mat. Rise up. 2 hands to the sky. Up. 2 hands to the mat, either side of your front foot. Right hand roots, left hand rises. Gaze to the top. Hug a center place with your legs. Two hands to the earth. Hips forward, heart forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw back, front leg straighten, gaze to belly. Inhale, hips and heart forward. Lengthen. Exhale, draw back. Thighs continue to hug that center line. Inhale, forward. Exhale back. One more time, your own breath. Left foot meets the back foot. Plank. Elbows close. Chaturanga Danurasana. Inhale onto the tops of your feet. Shoulders away from ears. Urdhva Mukta Svanasana. Exhale. Adho Mukta. Round your knees. Tabletop position again. Wrists underneath your shoulders. Knees underneath your hips. This time your right leg extends behind you and your left hand is forward. And there's a long diagonal line. Fingertips reaching forward. Heel reaching back. Pressure in your standing fingers. How long can you make this diagonal line? Fingertips forward, heel back. Exhale, coil and tap your elbow knee. Inhale, expand. Long line. Exhale, coil and tap. Inhale. Fingers forward, heel back. Long line. And your hand reaches behind you. Catch your foot. Press your foot into your hand. Two hands to the mat, bring your knee forward, forward, plant your foot between your hands. 2 hands to the sky, look up. Lift your bottom ribs, reach to the back wall. Exhale, hands sweep by your sides. Inhale, hands lift. Thighs hug a center place. Exhale, hands sweep. Inhale, arms rise. Fingers interlace behind you. Arms straighten, palms lift. Lengthen. Thighs hug a center place. Bow forward. On top of, inside your knee. Lift your palms a little higher. Lift your hands a little higher. Towards the front mat. Rise up. 2 hands to the sky. 2 hands to the earth. Left hand roots, right hand rises. Thighs hug a center place. Heart rotates towards the sky. Fingertips reach up. 2 hands to the earth. Hips forward, heart forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw back. Front leg straightens, gaze to belly. Inhale, hips and heart forward, lengthen. Exhale back. Flow with your own breath. Front foot meets the back foot. Plank. Chaturanga Danurasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Look forward, exhale all your air, and float feet to hands. Inhale, extend your flat spine. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms to your sides, rise up. 3 breaths here. Exhale, hands come down to your hearts. Inhale, arms lift up. Okay. Let's see here. 2 arms forward. And stack your left arm on top of your right, as close to your body as you can. And then you can start to bring your palms towards each other. Shoulder blades flat on your back, lift your elbows. Some people's arms aren't going to do this. You can just catch your other shoulder. And try to find stability here, lifting your elbows. So whichever variation feels good for you. Bring your feet together and start to sit into an imaginary chair. So lift your elbows up as much as you sit back. And then you can stay right here, hugging the center place, or you can add the twist in the legs by wrapping your right leg over the left. Hug the center place, lift your elbows, sit back. Lift your right knee up. And then step back with your right leg. How far back can you step? With your feet still on these little railroad tracks, about hip width apart. And sit a little deeper. Lift your elbows up. Gaze to the top. And exhale, hands sweep by your sides. Inhale, arms lift up, arm roots lift, look at the back wall. Exhale, hands sweep by your sides. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, sweep. Inhale. Fingers interlace behind you, arms straighten, palms lift, lengthen, and bow. Rise. 2 hands to the sky. Up. 2 hands to the earth. Either side of your front foot. Right hand roots, left hand rises. Gaze to the top bone. Eyes hug the center place. Two hands to the earth. Lift your back heel. Front foot meets the back foot. Plank. Chaturanga. Inhale. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Feet to hands. Inhale, and heart forward, look forward. Exhale. Bend your knees, arms to your side. Right. One, and we go 3 breaths. Exhale. Knees down. Inhale. Yes. Right on top of left. And which variation is good for you? Depends on how tight your shoulders are. So maybe the backs of your hands come together. Maybe your palms come towards each other. Feet step together. And then sit into that imaginary chair. And then maybe your left knee relax across the top of the center place. Lift your left knee up and step your left foot way back. Stack your front knee on top of your ankle bone. And lift your elbow. Look up, sit a little deeper. Exhale, hands sweep by your side. Inhale, hands lift up. Exhale, hands sweep. Inhale, arms wide. Fingers interlace behind you. Arms straighten, palms up, lengthen. And out. Eyes up, 2 hands to the sky. 2 hands to the earth, either side of your front foot. Left hand roots, right knee rises. Gaze to the top. Two hands to the mat, front foot meets the back foot. Length. Turn up. Inhale. Down the knee. Come to standing on your knees. Extend your left leg out so that you have a heel, knee, heel 90-degree angle. Left hand towards your left knee. Right hand up. Release your wrists and circles. Reach a little higher. And then towards the side wall. Look up at your thumb. Maybe bring your hand all the way over to the side here and lift your left leg up, right hand to the sky. Look up. Long line, heel through the crown of your head. All right, back to underneath you. Right leg extend out. Right hand towards your right knee. Left hand up. And release your wrist. One direction, other direction. Reach a little higher and then side walk. Now, all the way over to the side, grounding your hand under your shoulder. Lift your right leg up, toes to one wall, heel behind you, right hand up. Extend through your fingertips while you extend through a long line, heel through your crown of your head. And back, knees underneath you. Now, bring your hands to your low back, with your fingertips pointing up if that's comfortable. Your hands can point down too, either way is good. But keep your knees towards each other. And lift your heart. Lift your bottom ribs. Hug your hips strong. Hug your belly strong. Lift your bottom ribs a little higher. And see the back wall. Shoulders away from ears. Inhale, lift your bottom ribs. Exhale, lift your shoulders back. Inhale, bottom ribs lift. Exhale, shoulders back. All right, downward facing dog. Take a peek under one armpit, up at the ceiling. Take a peek at the ceiling under the other armpit. Look over one shoulder up at the ceiling. Other side. And ground your knees. Bring your left arm underneath your right armpit and spider your fingers forward to the side. Grab the mat with your palm, like you can pull it towards you. And then with that engagement in your hand, drawing the mat towards you, open your outer shoulder. Weight of your body, open the outer. All right, now bring your hands together on the side of your body. Lift your heart up in line with your thumbs. Dance to the side. Unwind and other side, right arm underneath your left armpit. Spider your fingers to the side wall, grab the mat, draw it towards you, and then weight of your body, open your eyes. Hands like prayer, heart lifts up in line with your thumbs, please. Unwind. Hips to heels, take a couple breaths. You can be still, or you can rock a little left and right. Heart forward to plank. Exhale, low coming down. Upward facing dog. Cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg to the sky, one leg down. Square hips, toes pointing down, pinky toe pointing down. Now exhale, bring your knee to your heart, upper body leg plank, hug your knee in tight. And then inhale, expand leg and knee. Exhale, coil in, knee hugged in tight. Maybe even tap your left elbow. Inhale, leg is up. Exhale, coil in. How far forward can you bring your knee? Plant your foot between your hands. Back heel to the earth. 2 hands to the sky. Exhale, hands sweep by your sides. Inhale, arms reach up. Now bring your hands to your heart center. Lengthen from your back heel to the crown of your head. And take a peek at your front knee. Make sure it's pointing at the base of your second toe. And then hug your thighs to a center line and square your hips. And then open your arms. All right, now rotate your pinkies forward. Now lift your back heel. So shoulders back, elbows up, pinkies forward. Back heel lifts. Get a little lower in your front thigh. Keep hugging thighs together like scissors, and then slowly, with control, bring your back knee to the mat. Two hands in the sky, look up. Hands on the top of your knee. So now first, center, hug thighs together, and then start to come forward. And your right hand comes behind you. Catch your ankle bone behind you. Hug your heel to your booty. And hug it all into the center line. Exhale, 2 hands to the earth. Front foot meets the back foot. Point. Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva. Exhale. Adho. Right leg to the sky, one leg dog. Exhale, coil in, knee to heart, upper body like plank. Inhale, leg extend. Exhale, coil in. Maybe even tap your right elbow. Inhale, press back. One leg. Exhale, coil in, hug it in, tight, tight, tight. Plant your foot between your hands. Pivot your back heel to the earth. Inhale, 2 hands to the sky. Exhale, hands sweep by your sides. Inhale, hands to your heart center. Lengthen. Back heel to the crown of your head. And center. Find the center place and then open. Elbows lift, shoulders back. Pinkies rotate forward. Make sure you can still see your toes. Knee bone points at the base of your second toe. Lift your back heel. And slowly, with control, bring your back knee to the mat. Inhale, 2 hands to the sky. 2 hands to your knee. Left hand comes behind you. Touch your ankle. And hug it. And 2 hands to the sky. 2 hands to the earth. Front foot meets the back foot. Blink. Inhale, go deep. Exhale. With 2 hands. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms to your sides. 3 breaths here. Exhale, hands go down to your hip center. Inhale. Hands reach up. All right, bring your hands to your low back. Maybe your fingertips are pointing down, maybe they're pointing up. Feet are hip width apart. Press through your big toes. Soft knees, strong hips, strong belly. Start to lift your bottom ribs and look up. Inhale and lift your bottom ribs. Exhale, release your shoulders away from your ears. Don't forget your foundation. Big toes, strong hips, soft knees. Inhale, bottom ribs lift. Exhale, shoulders fall away from you. 1, 2 arms forward. Left arm top of right. Shoulder blades flat on your back, lift your elbows. Thumbs in line with your legs. Feet together. Imaginary chair. Lift your elbows, shoulders fall back. And then lift your right knee up. And maybe wrap it across the other way. Hug the center foot. All right, now lift your knee up. And then extending your heel back and folding forward. Fingertips forward, heel behind you. And step all the way back. And lift your elbows up. And exhale, hands sweep by your side. Inhale, arm rise up. Bring your hands to your heart center. Lengthen back heel to the front of your head. Lift your back heel up. And slowly, slowly round your back knee. Now belly button to the left. Exhale. Inhale, center. And exhale. Right elbow taps your left knee. Inhale, center. Right elbow hooks across your left knee. Heart lifts up in line with your thumbs. Gaze up. One, 2 hands to the sky. 2 hands to the earth. Lift your back knee. Front foot meets the back foot. Point. Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva. Exhale. Adho. Wide collar. Long arms. Heels behind your third toe. Strong belly. Try to find more length in your arms. Move forward and keep 2 hands. Inhale, extend your flat stomach. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms to your sides. Rise. 3 breaths here. Exhale, hands come down to your heart center. Inhale. One more time. Two arms forward. Right on top of that. Bring your shoulder blades flat on your back. Lift your elbows. Thumbs in line with your nose. This is a great variation right there. A lot of people are going to get a great shoulder stretch right there. Feet together. And imagine your chair. Left leg lifts. Left leg wraps. Hold that center place again and sit back. your left knee up. Extend your left leg back. Fingertips forward. Step all the way back. Stacking your knee bone on top of your ankle in the front, lifting your back thigh in the back. Lift your elbows, look up. And exhale. Hands sweep by your sides. Inhale, arms rise. Hands to your heart center. Lift your back heel. Lengthen back heel through the crown of your head. And then slowly, with control, knee to the earth. Lengthen, belly to the right, exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, left elbow taps your right knee. Inhale, center. And elbow comes across your knee. Your elbow across your knee. Heart your second line of your things. Like that. One more. 2 hands to the sky. 2 hands to the earth. Front foot meets the back foot. Plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukta. Exhale, Adho Mukta. Round your knees, come onto your belly. Hands underneath your shoulders. All right, inhale. Lift 2 arms and 2 legs up off the mat, keeping your your neck neutral by looking down. Now exhale and release. 2 hands to the mat, cheek to one side, 2 legs to the mat. Inhale, lift up, face back to neutral. Exhale, cheek to the other side. Follow your own breath a few times here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Maybe each time you get a little bit higher. All right, extend your left arm out like a wing. And roll onto your left side. So you can start to open your shoulder. Open your inner shoulder. So there's lots of variations to this one, but if you would like to, you can try to lift your right knee, ground your right foot behind your leg, and maybe tuck your right arm behind your back. And if you know any other variations to this and they feel like you want them in your body, you should take those right now. And then unwind very slowly. Right arm is a wing. And make sure your arm is directly on your shoulder, like a T. And then start to roll onto your right side. And maybe lift your left knee up and ground your left foot behind your leg. Maybe your left arm tucks behind your back. All right, unwind. And then just for a moment, stretch 2 arms forward, ground your forehead, and then bend your elbows and put your thumbs on the back of your neck. Hands together like prayer behind your head. Now walk your big toes down away from the crown of your head, and then walk your pinky toes down away from the crown of your head, and press your shoulders away from your ears, and find your deep, smooth, even breath here. All right, bend your knees, and then start to reach your hands behind you and find your ankles. And start to hug your knees towards each other, heels towards each other, and start to press your feet into your hands. Start to lift your heart off the mat. Now make sure you keep your neck neutral here by looking down. And then as you press your feet into your hands, you can start to lift your legs up. And find your deep, smooth, even breath here. Inhale, press your heels up higher. Exhale, hug your knees to a center place. And release. Find your downward facing dog. Ground your knees. Cross your ankles, come to your seat. All right. Bring your left ankle bone to the outside of your right leg bone. Fingertips point behind you. Flex your top foot. And start to hug your heart in towards your legs. All right, now point your fingertips towards your booty. And lift your hips up here. Let your shoulders fall away from your ears. Look. And extend your right leg out. Bring your left foot to the inside of your right leg. Start to square up here. Put your heel bone in front of the place where your leg bone goes into the hip. And then lengthen. Right arm comes around your left leg bone. Lengthen, inhale. And then belly to the left, exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, heart to the left. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. And exhale, look over your left shoulder. All right, unwind. Belly the other way. All right, right ankle bone on the outside of your left leg bone. Just making sure that that bony place isn't digging into the bone. Flex your foot, toes wide, and your fingertips point behind you. And you start to walk your heart up towards your legs. All right, fingertips point forward. And Let your shoulders fall away from your ears. Let your knee fall out to the side. But keeping your foot flexed, engage leg. All right. Hips to the mat. Send your left leg out, bring your right foot in towards the place where your leg bone goes to your hip. And start to lengthen here and square up. All right, left arm wraps around your right leg. Right arm comes behind you. Bring your belly button around to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, heart to the right. Inhale, lengthen to the front of your head. And exhale, look over your right shoulder. Unwind. Inhale. Bring your knees into your heart and rock back. 3 times. All right. Bring your feet close to your booty, knees close to each other, hands close to your sides. Press through your big toes and lift your hips up for 2-legged table pose. 3 Padapatana. All right, 1 vertebrae at a time. Bring your back to the mat. All right, bring your knees into your heart. Rock a little left and right. And then bring yourself up to sitting. Okay, so there's an imaginary string right here, and you're gonna lift it. Okay, so everybody has a different Navasana. And you've got to honor your own Navasana by making sure that this part of your back isn't curving down. So this always has to be flat here. If it's not flat here, this is not a good pose for you. So if you're here and your hands are on your knees and your elbows are close to your sides, you probably have no trouble keeping your back flat. But if your hands come out to the side and you feel yourself starting to buckle, just make sure you go back to this variation. So same thing, maybe one leg, maybe the other leg. Here's the string, lift it. Maybe 2 legs. Knees to heart, rock back, pull up 3 times. All right, here we go again. Hands at your sides, imaginary string lifts your heart and your legs. Lift up, or here, or 2 feet on the ground. Knees to heart, roll up 3 times. All right, Navasana, moving. Go side to side here. All right, knees to your heart, roll back 3 times. All right, soles of your feet together on the mat, knees open to the sides, fingers interlace, palms to the back wall. Press your shoulders away from your ears. Lots of deep, smooth, even breath here. All right, arms go out like wings, palms down. Okay, the challenge here is how slowly can you bring your knees to each other. So your ankles are real loose, and you just very, very slowly, because the last person whose knees come together wins. Slowly bring your knees to each other. Finally squeeze your knees into each other tight. Extend your right leg out. Hug your left knee into your heart. Hug your thighs to a center place. Lengthen. Bring your knee across your body. Let your hips stack here. Your left arm is away. Look out across your left fingertip. And then unwind. Your left leg extends out, and your right knee hugs into your heart, and you square up. Square up your knees and your hips, your shoulders, down your head. Bring your knee across your body. Stack your hips. Right arms away. All right, unwind. All right, be some kind of upside down. Maybe sit on your hands, legs in the air. If there's another upside down you'd like to feel, you're welcome to take that now. All right. Bring your feet close to your butt, hands close to your side. So one more back bend here. So here's two-legged table pose. We felt that already. Your knees are towards each other, feet about hip width apart, knees hip width apart. So you can be there. If you want to bring your hands to the sides of your ears and maybe Boost yourself up onto the top of your head. And maybe extend your arms. All right. Now just let your knees fall to one side, like windshield wipers, look away from your knees. And then lift your knees up and let your knees fall to the other side, look away. Feel both sides a few times. All right. And then hug your knees into your heart. Rock a little left and right. And then extend yourself out on the mat. Let your feet flop open to the sides. Your hands are at your sides, palms up. Scoot your shoulders away from your ears. Let every inhale fill you completely. Notice the pause at the top of your breath, fullness. Let every exhale empty you entirely. Notice the pause at the bottom of your breath.